Hi and welcome everyone. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening line. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. And for Golden State, we've got Chamberlain. Thompson is out there with Curry. Then there's Antoine Jamison. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little tricky?
Yes! It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. From 13, Wembanyama. Wembanyama! It's good!
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pass to Thompson. And stolen by Vassell. And it's Fox with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Curry. Chamberlain a screen. Curry passes to Chamberlain. And no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Thompson against Castle. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on KD. Pocket 6.
Nice finish. And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his bounds.
And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Warriors have gone 1-3 for the field to start this one so far. Durant gets the bucket.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Fox, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 for the field so far today. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Chamberlain with a screen on Fox to the paint. It's stolen. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Jamison kicks to Thompson. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Wembanyama.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly. A generational talent for Wembanyama. The sky is the limit and the reality.
Here's Curry with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Here's Curry. 6 points for him. A 3-ball. They get it back. Jamison kicks to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Fox, no good. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the split. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court right now for the Spurs. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Harper is out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Cornette in at the foul. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Now Barnes. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Castle against Thompson. His first shot coming late, and it comes off the front of the rim. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. A three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now, here's Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Misses in close.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Curry looking around. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. And another three for Golden State. It's good!
This is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Chamberlain's checked in for Horford. Porzingis is coming in for Draymond Green. And Barry subbed in for Durant. The Spurs also with the sub. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Harper. Now, here's Vassell. Inside, Cornette. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness to the floor, the insane reach. One of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And Benyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. On defense, the Warriors. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Here's Castle. Chamberlain with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Richard, after winning Rookie of the Year, expectations are high for Stephon Castle.
He's got great two-way potential and the work ethic to meet that potential. He showed a lot of growth just in his first season. What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
Back to Fox. And just miss after miss right now. Warriors leading by 9. There's Curry with the three. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson against Castle. On the wing, Barnes. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Barry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. And Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Kevin?
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Castle. Fox kicks to Barnes. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. A shake. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Curry passes to Thompson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Down low. The wide open look here for Fox. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Beautiful throw from Curry on the 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This has been good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Durant. Klay Thompson is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Iguodala. And at the 3, the small forward. And here is Fox. 6 points for him. Here's Wembanyama. That shot is off. Warriors leading by 14. Outside Durant. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Fader on the way. And another basket for Golden State.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Castle with it. He's covered by Thompson. And stolen by Thompson. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Iguodala outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Iguodala's got his first points in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Markey.
And the Spurs with possession. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Wembanyama. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I'm very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go. Everyone has an opinion on Victor, but my advice to Wembanyama is to ignore them and just focus on doing you out there.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. It's intercepted. Fox with it. Chamberlain picks him up. In the corner, Castle with it. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors leading by 14. Outside Durant. Thompson in the corner. Back to Durant. Here's Curry with the three. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives his offense more room to operate.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Draws tons of attention with the ball in his hands. Fox, he'll get you some bonus shots.
The Spurs have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Now Horford checked in for Golden State. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Jamison with a screen on Fox. Hardaway kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horford. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Wembanyama, deadly inside.
Yeah, monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Richardson for 3. The rebound by Champagnie.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Shoots from the block. And another basket for San Antonio.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Warriors leading by 11. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Here's Barry. Fires from 14. He gets that one.
Even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now, here's Fox. He's defended by Pajemski. Pass to Cornette. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 11. Now Pajemski. To the middle. Trying to find Porzingis. It's it to him.
Forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Sinks the 15-footer.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
To the left side wing. Here's Barron. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
Here's Pajemski. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Is check in for Porzingis. Jamison comes in for Al Horford. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now here's Curry. Post with it. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Fox.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And the shot goes in.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing them.
Fox against Curry. From 8. That one goes in.
Yes, sir. Basket's good. Fighting through the bump. Now trying to finish the three-point play.
Free throw good, Fox. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Fox. Jamison with the screen on Fox. Here's Barron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. And here's the 3.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
It's Fox with the drive. He nails it from 11.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Chamberlain's checked in for Quentin Post. Durant comes in for Jamison. And it's Klay Thompson in for a Barry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors with a 9-point lead. And there's the dunk.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Stephen Curry.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here is Durant, following the bucket by the Spurs. It's good!
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Curry, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Fox against Curry. A 15-footer, and it's off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.